how do you differentiate yourself as a firm in your marketplace, or even as a leader as you build your career in that role? This is the fifth of 5 videos that I've recorded on transformational leadership, and they all have some golden threads running through them, and one in particular which is about defining and being clear on your purpose and your mission as a firm, as an organization, or as a team, or as a new product, whatever it is. Being really clear on that, on, if you like, what Simon Sinek calls the why. But that for me is both about your why, our purpose, how we are making a difference to the world, but also the why of the people you're seeking to engage, your customers in particular. What's their agenda? What do they care about in what they're trying to achieve? Really answering those two questions is a key building block for differentiation, allied with one other. How? How do we do what we do? How are we special, different, or great in the way that we do it? Allied to our mission, how are we delivering, if you like, that purpose that we have? Those are the components of your points of differentiation. And in the additional task is to be laser focused on the people you're doing that for, that need to understand this story. And I always say, what's your sweet spot? The people you super serve, your key accounts, if you like, in business to business. Many of my clients are in business to business. The key accounts that love you, that you want to grow, that you do your best work for. Who are they? What's their why? How are you doing it? And how does that amplify and develop your purpose? If you get that right, it drives everything. It drives strategy, because the strategy, every element of what you do should reflect this narrative. The way you bid for projects should reflect that narrative. It should be the starting point for how you're going to win this piece of business. The way you serve your clients, the products you offer them, the services you offer them should reflect that narrative, because again, it's consistent, it's amplifying on your purpose and your mission and what makes you special. The way you recruit people, the way you govern yourself, all aspects of your operation and your organization should reflect this narrative. That's why it's a strategic narrative. And if you do that, then everyone's pointing in the same direction, everyone's clear, everyone's telling the same story. That's powerful, and the story, of course, is distinctively you, which is what makes you different. Every time I experience that firm, every time I experience your organization, that narrative you've developed should be brought to life in the experience that I have. If I work for you, that narrative should be brought to life in my experience as an employee of yours. And of course, if I'm a potential recruit, I should see that, buy into it, and feel it from every point of contact I have with you. I hope that's helpful as you seek to differentiate and sharpen the points of difference between you, because when you develop a strategy, a business plan, that should be your starting point. How are we accentuating, emphasizing, exaggerating, improving the differences between us and the other guys through this narrative? It won't surprise you to know that this is what I do through consulting and helping my clients and writing often for them the narrative after consulting with them. I facilitate workshops on narrative, I give keynote speeches on this, and I also coach individual leaders on their own personal narrative to help them lead more effectively. If any of that's of interest, please do get in touch.